Good evening and welcome to East Campus Stadium for tonight's non-league matchup between the Cardinals of Plattsburgh State and your RPI Engineers. Now for the starting lineups. First, the visitors from Plattsburgh. Number 2, Allison Seidman. Number 3, Nicole Kinsley. Number 5, Kayla Myers. Number 6, Avery Durgan. Number 10, Emily Frodema. Number 13, Kirsten Velmir. Number 15, Erin Metzger. Number 16, Kieran Ritter. Number 23, Melanie Winters. Number 25, Casey Granger. In goal for Plattsburgh State, number 1, Julia Ennis. The Cardinals are led by head coach Tanya Armolino, assisted by Francie Nose and Jeff Spear. Now the starting lineup for your RPI Engineers. Number 2, Michelle Lomo. Number 3, Brianna Swinson. Number 5, Michaela Walsh. Number 8, Helen Warden. Number 13, Emma Sconsa. Number 14, Gwen Barnes. Number 15, Megan Wang. Number 17, Whitney Wisdom. Number 23, Brooke Miller. Number 28, Aaron Barnes. And in goal for RPI, number 33, Sierra Skelding. RPI is led by head coach Bree Mississippi Cicero. She is assisted by Ellie McDougall, Elise Green, and Jackie Richard. We ask that you now please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh crap, the lounge. Awesome. nosebleed seats are up there.
Good evening, soccer fans. Welcome to East Campus Stadium for League women's soccer action. It's the Plattsburgh State Cardinals and the RPI Engineers. Perry Lascaris here on RPI TV. We're happy to have the RPI TV folks stick around after what was one of the more exciting football games in the last, I guess, 2 years, because there hasn't been a year. There's been a year without football, but happy to be back. Engineers football team erasing a 13-point fourth quarter deficit to beat Montclair State 21-20. And if I sound out of breath, it's because I just ran up a couple flights of stairs. But we'll get back to what's going on here. Helen Warden trying to play a ball in, caught a hand. And that will draw a whistle. First free kick of the game. RPI starting lineup, very similar to last time out. The season opener, a 2-1 overtime loss for the Engineers women to UMass Boston right here. Emma Sconson is going to take this free kick. Left-footed towards the top of the box. And will be brought down by Erin Barnes. Michaela Walsh, one of the now 6 freshmen in the starting lineup for RPI. Whitney Wisdom trying to turn the corner, and it will be a goal kick coming up here for Plattsburgh State. The Cardinals tied their opening game. I believe it was a 2-2 score. I'll confirm that. It's Plattsburgh in white today. The Engineers are in black. RPI also in action tomorrow against New Paltz. So it's a bit of a tough stretch to open the season for RPI. 3 games in 5 days. And now here is Warden, top of the box. She'll take a shot just over the bar. First start of the young career of Helen Warden. Sophomore from Burlington, Vermont. Of course, RPI didn't play soccer yet last year either. So this is her, just her second collegiate game. The other first-time starters, first couple of games, if you will, for the Engineers. Another midfielder, Brianna Swinson, and a freshman, Brooke Miller from Spring, Texas. So it's a very young midfield for RPI. A little more veteran up front. You have the Barnes sisters with Whitney Wisdom, and that's where RPI will try to get things done at the offensive end. Good bit of dribbling through the midfield, freeing up Seidman for Plattsburgh State, but tackled away by Huang. And now here's Warden. Takes a look, trying to slot it through, and it's pretty congested in there. Cardinals take back over on the ball. Is number 5, Kayla Myers, sophomore from Morrisville, New York. Yeah, Plattsburgh State tied 2-2 against Castleton in their opener. That was back on Wednesday as well. Throw in. There's still a bit of sun on the far side of the field. That will be washed out, presumably, by halftime. Whitney Wisdom didn't score in the RPI opener, but she came close a number of times. She also, including hitting the post in the opening minutes of the game. But she's RPI's most dangerous player. Where's number 17 up front? Back in 2019, the Engineers went 8-7-2. Wisdom had 6 goals and an assist, led the team with 13 points. She is a senior from Hillsborough, California. Ball all the way back to Sierra Skelding, who gets her first touch to the top of her box. She did a real good job. Kind of a tough luck loss in the RPI opener for Skelding, in which she made 11 saves. UMass Boston beating RPI in overtime. 100th minute was the goal. Nice job by RPI to close down the winger there. And they're going to get a whistle here on a handball, looks like. Michaela Walsh, sophomore from Warwick, New York, at left back. RPI has experience up front and along the back line. Grad student Michelle Lomo is back there with senior Huang. Little run out past Aaron Barnes, throw in to Plattsburgh. And a throw in once again to the Cardinals. Trying to turn the corner. That was Aaron Metzger, the seniors on this Cardinals team from New Paltz. One back by Warden. Here's Wisdom, rather deep in her own end. Has Barnes on the outside, but it's going to be cut off. Played out for a throw, but RPI gained some territory along the way. That one ran out on Wisdom. Plattsburgh State, I mentioned, they tied 2-2 against Castleton on Wednesday. They're in action tomorrow as well, kind of making a Capital Region trip. They're taking on Sage tomorrow at 3 p.m. Across into the box. Michelle Lomos gets a head on it. Miller can't keep the ball for the Engineers. Taken back over by Kieran Ritter. Now a ball played in, and a shot and a save. Miller's denied, and it's cleared away. A left foot save by Ennis keeps this game scoreless. Good run by Brooke Miller, looking for her first collegiate goal. Now we have a whistle and an offside here on Wisdom, but a good opportunity there. First chance of the game goes to the Engineers. Miller denied. Now another ball played in the other way. Shot and a save by Skelding off the post. Shot blocked by Huang, and it's going to run out for, I believe, a corner. No, a goal kick. RPI dodging a bullet there. Foul here and a free kick for the Cardinals. This will skip towards the end line. It'll be corralled by Skelding. Nothing doing there. Big high boot from the freshman goalkeeper Skelding from Cary, North Carolina. Making her second collegiate start. Sideman towards the near side, or make that Myers rather. Here's Wisdom for the Engineer. Swinson tried to go through the legs and doesn't connect. Long ball from Villamere. And now a left-footed try into the arms of Skelding. Off the left foot of Avery Durgan. Sophomore midfielder from West Chazy, New York. Cross there, blocked. And then Barnes trying to turn the corner. She's got another chance at it. She'll work it backwards to Walsh. And Walsh will kind of ran out of options there. Plays it out for a Plattsburgh throw-in. Now some room to cross towards the top of the box. Little layoff there. Coming back out to help defensively was Gwen Barnes, younger sister of Aaron. The sisters are out of Hooksett, New Hampshire. Hooksett, I guess, is they can say that. And now Sconsa, who's left-footed, swings that with her right, doesn't connect. It's going to be a throw in to, I think, RPI it is. Gwen Barnes has RPI's lone goal this year. It came about 24 minutes into their opening match. It gave RPI a lead in the game against UMass Boston, but the Beacons came back to tie it in the middle of the second half and won it at the end of the, what would have been the first of two overtimes, but golden goal in college soccer, so it was a game-ending goal. This one about 15 minutes old. Couple of chances, one each way. This will be played back to the goalkeeper. That's Ennis. Right back out wide. Some space along the near side. If Plattsburgh can take advantage, a little bit too much on it, rolls and skips along on the turf, out for an RPI throw. Now loose ball in the box, shot comes in, saved by Skelding. Second try over the bar. Great opportunity for Plattsburgh. And Skelding came off her line, made the initial save, and the second shot went high. That charge down, so a couple of point-blank saves in this game already for Sierra Skelding, keeping Plattsburgh off the scoreboard for now. A bit of a coming together there. No foul, says the referee. As Aaron Barnes knocked down Villamir. Nice turn by Miller. Brooke Miller on the run. Finding Swinson, and she gets overrun there. Nicole Kinsley playing it wide, junior from Lake George. Not too far up the road. Cutting in and out. Here's a cross. Good block by Gwen Barnes. Sconsa up for the header. Lomos is there now. And Michelle Lomos, the grad student, will work it wide from Oceanside, New York. Is Lomos. And a veteran center back on this RPI club. The throw is actually Plattsburgh's. Shots are 5-2 Plattsburgh so far. Miller has it hop off her foot, cleared out by the Cardinals. Myers goes backwards with it. And now here come the Cardinals. Towards Skelding, and on a bit of a short hop, she handles it well. It turns out to be a shot on goal there. Barnes. Warden trying to work around a bit of pressure. Swinson can't control. Now Villamir had it stolen away nicely by Huang. And now Miller, she'll turn the corner. Good ball ahead. Whitney Wisdom now. Loves to go one-on-one. Wisdom, inside, outside. The cross! Off a foot, and it'll be cleared. Wisdom can go either way, left or right, which makes her so difficult to defend, and we saw it there. You almost want her to go outside. You want her to go towards the end line because then it's probably not a shot, but you're still not 100% sure. You really don't want her cutting inside on you because then she's really dangerous. But that was a good-looking cross as well. Another chance for RPI. That's in, or it stayed in. But behind Barnes, Plattsburgh out the other way. Metzger. Lobbing it forward over the head of Wong. And Lomo settles it down calmly for Sconsa. Helen Warden, one-touch pass ahead. Swinson. Some time finally to look upfield, and she finds Walsh, who's pushed up on the left. Michaela Walsh sending it in towards Wisdom, a little too far. Pounced on by the goalkeeper, Ennis. Whistle here, and a push. It's going to go on RPI, a foul, free kick to Plattsburgh State. RPI men are in action, as I mentioned. They're at Oneonta 0-0. That's actually the season opener for the men's soccer team. Nice job by the referee to get out of the way of that ball. The fans love it. Here's Sconsa. Trying to send it in early. It's broken up. Warden touches it off. Wisdom, a little pullback. Miller trying to drive into the space. Still Miller. Across, right into the arms of Ennis. Able to hold on there, distributes quickly. Yeah, men's soccer is scoreless in the 83rd minute, 82nd minute in Oneonta. Shots are 12-9 in favor of the Red Dragons. Classic matchup there, although the last few times RPI men have played Oneonta, they've been some higher scoring game. 3-2, I think, was the score last time here, I believe. Aaron Barnes, a couple of touches, stepping up his Lomos. Swinson into the feet of Miller, back to Swinson. Lobbing it up the sideline, out of play. Looks like we have a couple of subs ready to go for RPI, but not yet. It's not their throw. Already some excitement here at ECAV today. RPI football was down 20-7, and it didn't look like a whole lot was going right. The defense played pretty well, but they got a couple of big plays at the offensive end. Got to within 6 with a touchdown to Riley Conboy, and then with 18.4 seconds left, George Marinopoulos, the quarterback, found Conboy on a bit of a tip play in the back of the end zone. Scored the tying touchdown, and an extra point gave RPI the 21-20 win as Lomos is spilled there. We play on. Did a good job clearing that ball. So football, RPI, football opening 1-0, beating Montclair State. Nice move there. Although the pass left a little to be desired as Villamere lost it. Miller looks to be playing with more and more confidence as her young career gets going, although she didn't know about the defender on her back hip there and they stole it away. Here's a ball played into the box, nobody home. Skelding can let it run out. Goal kick coming for the Engineers. Now the subs can come on in. Cross attempt there, blocked. Villamere trying to keep it alive down there. Well defended by Walsh. Going to be a corner though. First of the game for either team. Towards the top of the 18, off of a head. Simi Nambiar with her first touch. It's a header. Played ahead to Wisdom. Nice job settling it down. Wisdom looks to turn the corner now. Being shadowed by Kieran Ritter. Gets it off to Barnes. Even further on the run. That's a sub. That's who came in there? Hannah Krieg. That's Krieg on the right side. Number 30. I thought it was 20 for a second. So Krieg came in for Sconsa. That one comes off of Wong's hand. And the referee says play on. Probably the right call. Didn't really affect the play at all. I'd like to see more of that, to be honest. There's the ball sprayed wide. Sonia Heldman couldn't get there. So Spector, Heldman, Krieg, and Nambiar on for RPI. There's Spector. Olivia stepping in to intercept that pass. Senior midfielder from Chemung, New Jersey. But Plattsburgh stays on it. Towards the 6. Lomo is trying to deal with it. There's a shot way over the bar. That ball was bouncing, and it's tough to keep down if you don't really make an effort to keep your knee over it. And looks like the captain down there, Metzger, wasn't able to steer that one on goal. Another substitution for RPI as Brooke Miller comes off. And she is replaced by Haley Cole, freshman from Simi Valley, California. Skelding's goal kick slips under the foot of the winger Villamir. Allows RPI to maintain possession. Should be a throw in for RPI here. Wisdom annoyed. Whitney Wisdom touches it inside to Nambiar. She has a little bit of time. Closed down, lays it off for Spector. Will pull back for Olivia Spector into the feet of Wisdom. Looking for some movement off the ball. A little indecision there from Krieg. Lomos comes to help out. And now Barnes trying to touch it around the defender. That didn't work. The last touch by by Hannah Krieg, and it'll be a Plattsburgh throw. 17 minutes to go, first half, no score. RPI and Plattsburgh State. The ball played in, chested down by Krieg. And a good clearance there. Bouncing ball just at the edge of the RPI 18. Engineers trying to deal with it. We're going to whistle here. I think a foul is going to be called here on the Cardinals. This is lobbed right back towards the RPI corner flag. Michelle Lomo's out. Where did that come off of last? And is it a goal kick or a throw? Looks like a throw in, says a referee. Olivia Spector. A little over the shoulder tap. Up ahead. Here's Nambiar off a feed from Wisdom, trying to settle it down. So play it wide for Walsh. Walsh nearly gave it away, and then Heldman has it hit off her heel. RPI is going to get a throw out of it. Nambiar. Back for Huang. Lomos. And Huang. Huang out of Mountain View, California. I think RPI has its maximum Californians on the field right now. With Wisdom, Huang, and Cole. And I'm wrong, of course, as I often am, because Veronica Martinez de Pinillos is not on the field. Sophomore from San Diego. Huang, nice job to win that ball back. Takes a bit of a shove afterwards, but defenders often don't get the benefit of the doubt on those type of plays, and happened again. Ball just pinballing around in the midfield. Finally it falls to Cole. Wisdom, wide. Some room to work on the outside. It's Mischel, Leah Mischel. Into the box, crosses blocked, bouncing ball, finds Heldman, and Heldman tries to shield, finds Wisdom. Wisdom across, into the box again. Mischel, a right foot, and that goes wide. So Leah Mischel with a chance there. Yeah, Leah snuck onto the field. There she is. Okay. Came on for Barnes, and Pelletier came in for Walsh. And now Pelletier's playing on the right side. So Julia Pelletier is RPI's tallest defender, but she is playing on the outside. I'm sure can play some center back when you have Huang and Lomos there. It's tough to crack into the lineup in that spot. Lomos can, or excuse me, if Pelletier can provide something on the outside, she is a freshman from Monson, Massachusetts. Just under 12 to go in the first half. This is going to be a Plattsburgh throw-in. Taken by Seidman quickly. Long over, edging it out for another. Subs each way coming up here. Metzger coming off for Plattsburgh State. Can't quite tell who came on for her. That's number 8 who gets her early touch. Lauren Valeka. Senior from Kings Park, New York. RPI takes the goal kick quickly. Skelding going to try and hammer this one out now. Lomos working it backwards for Pelletier. Good ball into the feet of Botwinick from Spector, and now RPI trying to put something together here. When they do connect passes, they will be a very dangerous team. It's just a young midfield, and it continues to be that way now with their second and third group out there. A lot of inexperience, but still plenty of talent. Here's Huang. Just haven't been put in these situations too many times. That comes off a Nambiar. Simi's a junior from Larchmont, New York. Right now, the midfield is Nambiar, Spector, and Cole. So you look at their evening and say Nambiar's a junior. She's only played 1 year of college soccer because of the COVID pandemic. That one did run out for a throw. Plattsburgh taking little time to re-enter the ball under all circumstances here. It's like hot potato. They want to get in and play. They'll work it all the way back to Ritter. She'll thump it forward. Wong a header. Warden trying to settle, or make that Cole rather trying to settle. Nambiar quickly ahead. Botwinick turning. Finding Michel. Even further wide for Pelletier. First touch lets her down just a bit there. But we're going to get a foul on Pelletier, I guess. Maybe for the tug of the jersey. I didn't see it. RPI men's soccer is in overtime in Oneonta, 0-0. That was a 4:30 kick. Pelletier defending Granger on the far side, and it'll be a throw-in for Plattsburgh. Haven't really had a chance the last 15 minutes or so, but this might be one. That comes off the foot of the left back. That's Krieg right now. Now another shot in, and that's right on goal. Handled rather easily by Sierra Skelding. Shots are 7-4, Plattsburgh. Make that 8-4 now after that one. Yeah, 6 on goal. There's a long ball looking ahead for Cole, and just can't quite get there. Shielded out nicely along the end line. Plattsburgh's had the more abundance of opportunities. The Engineers have the best chance of the game. Brooke Miller broke free and on goal. Was stymied by Julia Ennis. That was inside of the opening 10 minutes of this game. Wong, Nambiar, nice turn. Cole, Botwinick, got it caught in her feet a little bit and then working it wide. Still some learning to do for RPI at the offensive end of the field. As you can see, wingers sometimes pinch a little bit too tight. Plenty more room to be had on the outside there. Nambiar picks up a loose ball. Here's Corinne Archambault. Heldman a bit careless there. Starting a break the other way. Seidman off the head of Lomos. Bouncing ball at the top of the box. There's a shot, and that one not far off. A little bit haphazard here for RPI. Another shot for the Cardinals. Hellman gets a touch there. And then clatters into Myers. Or excuse me, that's Kingsley. Kingsley's down. She might take him up high. We're going to have a stoppage of play. 5.5 to go in the opening half. RPI women are back in action tomorrow against New Paltz. That is a 5 o'clock kick. You can watch that one over on RPIathletics.com. We are happy RPI TV is in the building. And also happy that Kingsley is up. Nicole Kingsley probably would have a number of family members in town. She's from Lake George. They were allowing fans in ECAV Stadium, but as it is, they're up on the hill where it's still sunny, at least partially, I guess. Free kick coming here. Mischel, the freshman right winger, back defensively for RPI to try and head it away. Plattsburgh still on the attack. Teams playing in the little bit of light that there still is remaining on ECAV turf. Throw in to Plattsburgh here. That one must have just snuck across the line. We can't really see that far touch line from where I'm sitting. Mostly because of the sun. Under 5 to play in the half. Cardinals have had the territorial advantage in this game. That's cleared by Cole towards the RPI bench area. Another throw-in coming. Little back heel here. Engineers doing just enough. That's Archambault whacking it out of play. Pelletier back for Lomos. She'll sky one towards midfield. Botwinick off a shoulder, trying to settle it down. And Lauren Botwinick, the sophomore from Rome, Georgia, will play it backwards now. Pelletier trying to create a passing lane. She's being pressured here. Goes back to Lomos, and Lomos, again, just trying to relieve the pressure. Cole can't control. And now it's Plattsburgh on it again. Engineers are really missing that calming presence right now in the midfield. As Skelling's going to keep that one in nicely. Jackie Richard, class of 20. One of those midfielders, and there's not enough experience for the group they do have. They have to hope that they'll gain that experience, whether it be Warden and Miller and Swinson, who started this game in the midfield. But right now, RPI just kind of finding that their center backs have no outlet and just clearing it ahead, and they keep getting shoved right back towards them if they don't have that. Someone who can at least keep the ball for a moment. Here's Pelletier. Now Cole goes back to Archambault. Wide to Nambiar. This is better from the Engineers, trying to lob it ahead. Awkwardly played there by Granger. And she'll poke it away from trouble. RPI was trying to pounce. 2:40 to go in the half. But on cue, the RPI midfield actually stringing a few passes together and working the ball upfield. The center backs and goalkeeper, the only starters on the field right now for RPI. So this group trying to make something happen at the offensive end. That comes off of Mischel, or Mischel, I should say. Leah was pointing at something, I'm not sure what. Freshman from Arlington, Massachusetts, is Mischel, went to Arlington High School. Krieg. Wong has a couple of chances at it, ends up going through her legs, but she gets some help there from Archambault. Playing that holding midfield spot right now for the Engineers. Good decision that time from Cole, going back to Lomos, and now Pelletier with a chance to look upfield. Not Not sure who that was intended for. Lomos bringing a bit of physicality to that challenge. Wins the ball back momentarily. Now Lomos a touch. Steer it out of danger there with her left foot. It's going to run out for a throw. Under a minute to go. Here's a shot that goes wide. Good looking contact there, just missed the net. That is Natalie Nista. With the opportunity. The 10th shot attempt of the half for Plattsburgh State. Archambault with a good directional header towards the sideline, and Nambiar will track it down with 14 seconds to go in the half. Get the ball into the box quickly. Maybe they can have something going here. Nambiar goes into a tackle. The fans enjoy that with 1 second, and that'll do it for the half. No score after one. RPI and Plattsburgh will have the second half coming up in just a bit. You're watching RPI Women's Soccer on RPI TV.
like the most uncomfortable games?
That was sophomore year. Then senior year, my friend. I did someone in nursing. I walked it. Monday, I don't think he got by. So I was sitting on the desk. Eyes just, you know.
I left it on the He scored a fumble recovery for a touchdown. Yeah, didn't score on. Definitely would have left that.
Okay, so my
Well, that's the Bears.
Why did you have her things so high?
Yo, Brown! That could be a lot of fun. How are we going to
It's really funny. She spoke perfect English with that accent. But her voice was just so weird. She constantly does.
I bought Oh yeah, that's what it was. I can also
yeah, about like around.
I'm forcing all my roommates.
Oh, no, that's a football spell. That's just funny.
I know, right?
Second half underway, RPI and Plattsburgh State. Cross comes in, and the Warden clear it out. Now a header in the air, and Skelding can't control it. And it's a goal.
Oh, he had it.
Well, just 41 seconds in, it looked like Sierra Skelding had it in her hands, and it popped out, and Plattsburgh capitalizes here. Let's see that again. There was a cross that initially thought Skelding handled, but somehow it was allowed to be dislodged, I guess, and play went on. It was stuck home by actually a Waterville Elite native, Emily Fredima. 1-0 Plattsburgh. An inauspicious start for RPI to the second half. See if they can rebound here. Still plenty of time left, of course. Miller had to wait for that pass from Barnes. And allowed the Cardinals to recover. Miller having a cut to the end line. The cross is over the back of the net. Foul here and a free kick coming for the Engineers. Decent turnout here. And the students, of course, only faculty, staff, and students allowed at RPI sporting events as of right now. But a foul and a free kick from about 5 yards outside the box. It'll be Sconsa to take it. Left-footed curling ball. We'll see what RPI can do. Trying to tie this thing up. They go short with it. Pops right back to Sconsa. Now she'll lob it in. It's going to run out for a goal kick. RPI men's soccer, scoreless draw with Oneonta at home to open the season. Wong. Here's Myers. Nice job to win it back momentarily, at least by Barnes. Let Plattsburgh State back on it. Wisdom. Second time we've seen it this year now. As Barnes touches it around the defender. Miller just trying to avoid bodies there. Hammered forward by Warden. RPI does keep possession of it. Skelding outside of her penalty area. Finds Walsh, goes backwards to Wong, into the feet of Swinson. A couple of twists and turns, finds Warden to the applaud of the crowd. Swinson, right here in Troy, to Averill Park. Ball through, trying to find Barnes, it's a good one. Barnes just missing that extra gear right now. He normally gets to that ball first. Swinson can't control. The Engineers maintain possession. Lomo steps into the attack here. Finding a bouncing ball here. Wisdom trying to jump on it. Wisdom a shot, she scores! We're tied. Manufactured, I believe, by Glenn Barnes. And we're all square at one apiece. We were scoreless at the half. I was talking to the guys, the folks back in production room. I said, I'll tell the team to score some goals in the second half, and it only took 8 minutes to get 2 of them. First goal of the year for Wisnam comes in the 53rd minute. Ball comes off the foot of Wisdom, but it will skip all the way in to Ennis. So maybe that is what the RPI needs to really kind of relax a little bit when they're on the ball. We'll see. Swinson, very adept at winning the ball with her head, does so there. Here's Aaron Barnes. Taken back. RPI scoring on just its second shot on goal today. Some room. Oh, well defended by Sconsa to break it up. I was going to say the Cardinals might be in business. And now Wisdom will play it wide. Aaron Barnes. Back to Wisdom. Shifts her way in, trying to find the streaking Swinson, but it pops wide. There's the cross, and it's off the side of the net from Walsh. But a good run there from the freshman, or excuse me, the sophomore Walsh. Substitution here. An early one in this half for Plattsburgh, as Nista will come off. And Durgan, who comes back on. She started the game, so I think she might have been the one that got dinged up in that first half. Or Valeka, excuse me. Lauren Valeka. I could read numbers. That is number 6. Brooke Miller with the bid there to try and give RPI the lead. But it turns into RPI's first corner of the game. Here's a corner kick off the crossbar. I thought I hit the soccer crossbar, but they're saying it hit the football crossbar. Anyway. Substitution for Plattsburgh. A little fire lit under these Engineers after that Wisdom goal, as they've been swarming to the ball. Plattsburgh getting loose here. Durgan, well defended by Wisdom all the way back to her own end line. Santamassimo, freshman from Pocog in the game. Throw-in coming up for the Engineers. Coming up on the 15-minute mark into second half. Warden tackled off her foot. Another throw-in for RPI. Free kick for Plattsburgh. 1-1 game. Both of those goals coming here in the second half. 46th minute. Opening minute of the second half. Emily Fadima scoring for Plattsburgh, and then RPI's Whitney Wisdom getting her first of the year, tying it at 1. Fadima has had both assists on the 2 goals that Plattsburgh scored on Wednesday against Castleton. The goals were by Durgan and Seidman. RPI's lone goal before today. That was by a sophomore, Gwen Barnes. Her first collegiate tally. RPI freshman sophomores first playing in their first collegiate game. Nice turn there. Warden finding Barnes, touches it around one, but can't corral it after that. Crowd erupted after Huang was upended top of her own penalty area. The atmosphere here is pretty solid. That one just goes high. I think it was a cross.
Literally no bugs.
Plattsburgh trying to combine just outside the 18. It's shut down by Huang and company. Now Walsh intercepts. Warden. Touch inside here for Swinson, and now spraying it to the near side. Lots of room for Sconsa. Emma Sconsa on the run. Finds Miller. Miller. Well defended by Granger. And a foul on Miller. Miller just showed a little bit too much of the ball there to Granger, and she was able to take advantage and just kind of bodied her off of it. RPI playing two rather physical, at least traditionally physical clubs early on in this season here in both the UMass Boston and Plattsburgh. Miller tried to feed that one through a number of legs, and it didn't work out. Now Cardinals on the run. Long just takes her out. There's going to be a whistle here. And already a yellow card on Long. Tactical foul. Trying to slow up the break, and Long did the job, although there's still plenty of time left in this one. That's the third yellow card of the year for RPI. Wisdom and Gwen Barnes picking up yellow cards against UMass Boston. They earned both of those. They were both pro wrestling takedowns of Beacon's players. If you're going to get a yellow card, you might as well earn it. And Huang certainly did there. '65th minute yellow on Huang. This is cleared out by the left foot of Wisdom. Nearly giving it away. In fact, they do give it away. Miller's all by herself. Still Miller. Trying to play it for Barnes, a bit behind her, but still well done. 1-on-3 for Brooke Miller, the freshman. Warden. Good find in Walsh. Walsh to the corner. Aaron Barnes now. Warden's going to try a shot from there, and it's going to be held easily. On a hop by Ennis. And they said that one went out, and the crowd loves the effort from Gwen Barnes, and not too pleased with the officials. A hearty crowd. Looks like a lot of the football guys who were just playing on this field hours ago are out in support of women's soccer this evening. (11-5) are the shots in favor of Plattsburgh. Good positioning by Warden, just stepping in and intercepting there. Here's Gwen Barnes, trying to give it back. Falls right to Wisdom. tipping it through to Warden. Warden, a shot! Save made by Ennis, and she's going to pounce on the rebound. So 2 shots in succession here. One more challenging than the first from Helen Warden. Now Wisdom trying to play in Barnes, but she's offside. Swinson going into a challenge, and it eventually comes the way of RPI. Now Barnes trying to poke and run, and it'll be an engineer's throw. Not for the substitutions first. Stuck in the corner here. Sconza back to Lomos. Into Spector, now back to Lomos. Nice touch there from Wisdom. Now Barnes, some room on the right side. Miller couldn't control. Good find on the far side for Plattsburgh. Although a bit of a missed touch allows Wong to step in. Have to be careful here on a yellow. This is lobbed towards the top of the RPI 18, but waiting for a couple of bounces is Skelding, and she'll hold on to it there. Swinson fighting for this one, and we're going to foul on Swinson. Bouncing ball that Spector deals with by just popping in the air. Wisdom. Good look on the near side. Sconza's got some space, although she's being closed down in a hurry. Does poke it on for Miller. Miller gets upended there, but it looked like a good tackle. Trying to tell that to the crowd below. Wisdom trying to cut inside. Not a lot of room there. And this is going to run out, I think. Quick throw in. And the cross cannot be cut back far enough from Barnes. It'll be a goal kick. So Warden is into the game, replacing Swinson. Defensively, Wisdom kind of checks back. She plays more of a midfielder defensively, with Brooke Miller doing the pressing. The advanced numbers from RPI Women's Soccer told us that Miller ran a team-high 8 miles and change in the open. The most distance covered of any RPI player. Here comes Plattsburgh. Trying to slip it through. Wong. See this one out. Substitution, just one of them waiting. And it's going to be Aaron Barnes, I believe, replacing Gwen. So we'll see what Aaron can do on this right side. RPI field hockey falling today 3-2 at SUNY Geneseo in overtime. If you were watching earlier, RPI football defeating Montclair State 21-20. They were down 20-6 in the fourth quarter, or 20-7, excuse me. Came back to win 21-20. Did RPI football. And RPI men's soccer was in action, finally able to play their season opener. They were supposed to open the year at Keene State on Wednesday, but that was hurricaned out essentially up in New Hampshire. So they had their season opener against a very stout challenge, no matter where you are, but especially in Oneonta. But the RPI men were able to come away with a 0-0 draw to open their season. They're on the road at Williams on Wednesday before being home to, I believe, Plattsburgh next Saturday. Don't quote me on that. Unless I can look it up. Miller trying to shield there, but Plattsburgh has RPI pretty well pinned in right now, although they're forced back to midfield momentarily. Myers, a good ball wide, although it's not handled real well, and Walsh is able to pick it away. Here's Warden for RPI. Trying to touch it around the defender, that didn't work. Warden again. Mischel off of Wisdom, or off of Miller rather, back into the midfield, now a run. See if Mischel can get there. Slid out for an RPI throw, but Mischel showing her quickness on that left side. Into Warden. Taken away. Good find up front. RPI collapses. Fans wanted a dangerous boot there, but Wisdom will keep the play moving. Now, Miller goes into a challenge. Both players go down, and again, a throw in coming for RPI in an advanced position. 15.5 to go in regulation. Wisdom gets to the end line. Cuts it back with a cross. It's cleared away. Headed back into the middle of the field. That was Granger with the clearance for Plattsburgh. Now Spector battling for the ball. And this should be an offside here. Doesn't matter. As it runs all the way to Skelding. So we play on. Spector trying to go up that header. Warden tapping it on. Mischel. Back to Walsh. Checking in is Warden, and now Spector back to Lomos. To Wisdom. Trying to slot it through, might get another crack at it. Warden a touch. Wisdom. Turning. Has Barnes, but goes backwards to Sconsa. She'll thump it to the other side of the field. Mischel overran, and it's controlled by Santomassimo. Or Santomassimo. Now it's Durgan turning on the Jets. Avery Durgan tried to cross, it's blocked. She's shoved to the ground by Lomo. Villamere turns and faces, that shot is blocked by Sconsa. And Warden intercepts. And Miller plays it wide for Barnes, and she just can't quite get there. Substitution for Plattsburgh coming up here. Tightly contested game right now. Took a few minutes early on to get things going, but some early chances. Both goalies making a couple of big first half saves. Kept the game scoreless after 45. Both teams striking early here in this second half. Fredima for Plattsburgh State in the 46th minute. And then it was Whitney Wisdom for RPI in the 53rd. That's where we stand. Wisdom. You see she drops into the midfield fairly deep when the Engineers are trying to win the ball back or when they have the ball, but she slowly makes her way forward, and Miller, the freshman, making the run. Now it's a 3-on-3 break for RPI. Brooke Miller takes a look. Brooke Miller takes a shot, and that one didn't miss by a whole lot, but it did go high and wide right. Sub for RPI here. Wisdom a header there. Barnes wins an RPI throw. Krieg on for Mischel. Wisdom dazzling the crowd. Miller. Cross block, corner coming. Who's going to take it? It's going to be Wisdom to take the corner. Towards the top of the 18. Warden trying to settle. Back for Huang. Huang takes on some pressure. And now Krieg. Miller had more time than she thought and gave it away. Now Huang with a good defensive header there. Wins the ball back for Lomos and RPI. Warden. Krieg. Coming up on 10.5 to go in regulation. Just slamming it long, and Warden's on, Barnes is onside. Here's Gwen Barnes, she'll shoot it. Goes wide. Good idea from Michelle Lomos, good vision. She can pick out those runs more often. RPI will be a much more dangerous team. And the Engineers have a front three that can do it, especially who's out there right now. The Barneses, right now Miller and Wisdom. can start connecting. Could see some more goals in our future here. 1-1. 9.5 to go in regulation. Shots are now 11 to 8. Wisdom shielding and lobbing forward. And Gwen Barnes cutting in, and Walsh not really in the vicinity there, but Wisdom trying to kind of force the issue. Bouncing ball back to Lomos. Wong with a nice bit of dribbling to get free, and then a poor pass backwards, saved by Skelding. And then Krieg tried to maybe shield the ball for Skelding, but RPI gets off the hook there. Wong kind of put Michelle Lomos in a tough situation. Now a hard shot is saved by Skelding. 2 chances here for Plattsburgh State. Both of them thwarted by Sierra Skelding, who's continued their solid play. Just the one blemish maybe on that goal. She probably wants that ball back. That claim she nearly had or thought she had. Maybe should have been whistled down. You never know. A lot of times referees will protect the goalie in that situation when they have the 2 hands on the ball, as it looked like she did. But again, I'm 70 yards away from the play, so I'm not going to judge, but it did look like Skelding may have had her hands on the ball, and it was popped loose. Now, if she dropped it on her own, and then it was stuck home by the Cardinals and Fredema, that's the correct call. Other than that, Skelding, especially closing down and just being a shot stopper today, has been rock solid. Wisdom has Walsh making a run. Michaela Walsh cuts inside. Walsh across. A shot, and that one wide of the target by Barnes. Good bit of play there for RPI. Turns into a chance for Barnes. Whistle here, and a free kick coming for RPI as Miller is upended. Similar spot to where they had a chance earlier in the half. This time it'll be an in-swung ball from Brooke Miller's right foot. Here it is. Towards the top of the 18, had it out. Miller tried to dribble, and now Plattsburgh trying to break. Walsh should be the first one to this. She'll send it out for a throw, trying to get RPI to recover here. Here's a cross. Skelding going to come out and handle it. Getting late. Barnes trying to settle and does nicely. Played it into the feet of the defender. However, that's Melanie Winters. Left back. Wisdom. A nice turn. Warden back for Huang. Huang playing it forward, finding Gwen Barnes. Barnes. Trying to take it off the dribble. The cross is partially blocked and cleared out. This is over the head of everybody. Lomos backing up. Krieg tried to find Wisdom. Wong's going to play it wide. Plenty of room now for Walsh, as Plattsburgh is strung out a bit right now, at least in the attacking portion of the field, although Warden gives it away there, and that's sent back into the RPI box, but too close to Skelding. Will be easily held on to there. Here's Barnes. Aaron Barnes. 1-2 from Miller, just out of her reach. Krieg doing some defending on Durgan, and it'll be an RPI throw-in. Good work from the freshman there. Out of Park City, Utah. Here's Krieg again. Into the feet of Swinson, back for Warden. Warden gets it out quickly. Here's Walsh. Michaela Walsh. Laying it off, here's a shot coming. Tipped over the bar. It's going to be a corner. Shot by Warden there. Substitution. Can't come yet, it's a corner kick. Warden not afraid to shoot the ball. You like to see that. Sometimes I'm a little bit too far out, but that time certainly challenged Ennis. Corner kick number 2 or 3 on the day for RPI. It's going to be again towards the top of the box. A header. That goes high. Trying to see who got that one. I think it was Gwen Barnes. It was. Whistle here and a goal kick. Minute and a half to go in regulation as Gwen Barnes can't quite keep that one alive. Goal kick coming up. RPI quick turnaround tomorrow at 5 p.m. against New Paltz right here at East Campus Stadium. Watch that one live on rpiathletics.com. Got the upgrade this evening to RPI TV, and we're grateful for it. Huang. Sent back towards Lomos, who gets a foot on it. Settled it, whether intentionally or not, down for Huang, and now here's Wisdom. She's closed down, but steps away from the danger. RPI a little bit too deliberate there. With Swinson. 28 seconds to go in regulation. Maybe one more attack in it for Plattsburgh. We'll see. Cutting inside, Warden steps in. 8 seconds to go.
3, 2, 1.
And that'll do it for regulation time. We're headed to overtime for the second game in a row, RPI Women's Soccer. They fell in OT last time. We'll hope for a better result here against Plattsburgh. We'll have that overtime coming up right in a few minutes on RPI TV.
Yes, Stacy. Yes, his mom's name is Stacy.
Overtime about to get underway here at East Campus Stadium. Warden with a touch, and the outfield throw. One too many balls on the field. Look at that situated. Metzger to throw it in, gets it back. Touching it through, and nothing comes of that because of the quick Skelding gets that ball. Walsh lets it run for Huang, who clears it. That ball played towards the corner flag, but nobody around. Ball from Miller, but she went down. Swinson. Couldn't quite keep that one alive. This is a good Plattsburgh team. They showed it here tonight. The Engineers always play a rather challenging schedule. Play against two very physical teams, two teams with also ability to play the ball as well, like Plattsburgh State. Right off the bat. throwing a lot of these first-time collegiate athletes into the fire. A lot of freshmen and sophomores, I mentioned, in the starting lineup and just playing in general. Wisdom will steal this one away. Wisdom on the run. Takes the shot. A thundering left-footed try goes high and wide. First attempt of overtime goes the way of RPI. They've had the better play really in this extra session so far. Barnes a header. Miller gets run over at the top of the box, and a foul coming. That's a savvy play by the freshman Miller. Stood her ground and took the contact from the center back.
You can't do that! You can't do that!
Ella Santa Massimo, another freshman. A little bit of inexperience showing there. Giving up a free kick, and Wisdom to just send everybody home happy with a shot here. Oh, a good save. Another chance for Wisdom, although pressure this time. Launches another one, and that one goes wide. When you want your seniors to take over, like Whitney Wisdom here in extra time and stop overtime. Good-looking shot there, but playing her off her wall and playing her angles was Julia Ennis, and she did the job. Between the sticks for Plattsburgh. Wisdom again takes a look around one. Gets a Karam back. Trying to scoop it into the box. Half clearance. Now a full clearance. Out back to midfield. Walsh trying to track this down, gets a head on it. Being allowed to turn here is Fredima, the goal scorer for Plattsburgh. Sending it wide, intercepted by Hannah Krieg. Now it's Miller on the run. And a little miscommunication there with Barnes. That'll be a goal kick for Plattsburgh. Ennis with just over a minute to go. And they just don't keep it in, I think. Yeah, it's out. Could have been dangerous there, but it's a goal kick. This might run out for a goal kick as well. 7 seconds to go, in our first OT, I guess. If we're going to play another, call it a first. OT number 2 coming up. 10 more minutes on the clock. We'll try to decide this one then. You're watching RPI Women's Soccer on RPI TV. Overtime number 2 coming up here. RPI now playing from left to right, but it's Plattsburgh with the early possession here. Foul go on Plattsburgh. Wong, nice find, that's Wisdom. To the far side, onside is Barnes. And now Wisdom goes down there, slow to get up. RPI needs to defend here. Nice job by Walsh to step in, wins it back for RPI. It'll be throw to the Engineers. Last game of the day on the docket. RPI Athletics' first full Saturday slate. Although we're still waiting for men's and women's cross country and the tennis teams to get underway. The fall season. And don't look now, but women's hockey is not far behind. September 19th exhibition game with Syracuse. You watch RPI women's hockey on RPI TV. But here we are with 8 minutes to go in overtime, and Plattsburgh on the attack. Trying to play very ambitious ball. And it was picked off by Lomos. And this is just thumped ahead by Swinson. RPI's going to get another crack at it here. Miller slipped and fell. Gets back up and finds the ball. She gets held. And nothing comes of that. It's been an up and down day for our head referee today. And if I can see a hold from here, he probably missed it. Now Wong steps over the ball. Finally, Walsh may be able to clean things up here, sending it wide. Nice job tracking back. Through the middle. Swinson couldn't corral it. Off a shin guard. And clearing attempt from Lomos, and Plattsburgh still attacking here. Touched away by Miller. Engineers want to run. Wisdom and Miller. And Miller takes the near side. That's going to be a card. The yellow will be assessed. A very obvious one to Kieran Ritter. With 6:42 to play. But again, like Wong's yellow card earlier in the game, a tactical foul. And if you're the Plattsburgh coaching staff, I think you're probably pretty happy with that decision. Because right now you have two of RPI's most dangerous players running at your goal 2-on-2. And you'll gladly take the free kick 45 yards from goal. Anyway, here's Sconza to take the kick. Tried to flick it was Aaron Barnes. Doesn't work out. And now Sconza trying to win the ball back. Sconza's moved up on this left wing now. Trying to give maybe RPI some better service from the left side. Now Wisdom's going to latch onto this one. Whitney Wisdom dribbling 1-on-2. Blocked out for a corner. To the applause of the close to 100 fans below us here today. Maybe more. Good crowd this evening, I should say, for women's soccer here. After a thrilling football comeback win. Fourth corner for RPI. Sconza to take it. Here it is. And right into the arms of Ennis, the goalkeeper. Kind of giving a jab to one of the RPI players. And emotions running high here at East Campus Stadium. Only 2 games into the year. But the added support will bring that. Now Plattsburgh trying to break quickly. Fizzles out with a wayward attempt. So far off, it almost looked intentional. Under 5 to go in this game. Plattsburgh's already played to a tie this year, so they don't want another. Trying to change that here. Look at Wisdom defend. Or excuse me, that wasn't Whitney. Not sure who that was. This is Whitney here. Wisdom, a long shot, and that's high. Might have been Barnes. No, I think it was Warden. She's been sitting so deep that I thought it was Whitney Wisdom, but she's much higher now. Shots are 16 to 13 RPI now. They flipped the script in that department. Being outshot in the first half. Stepping in nicely is Krieg again. Well, it comes off Wisconsin's foot. Coming with a header. And it's lobbed high in the air. Wong. She'll chip it forward. Gwen Barnes trying to track it down. Touches it out for a Plattsburgh throw-in. Lomo defending on the wing. And it gets cut inside. There's the cross, blocked by Huang. And cleared out. Miller takes a look. Trying to turn the corner. Miller tackled momentarily. That's too high for Wisdom from Gwen Barnes. And RPI will have to get their shape back here. Miller just looks so dangerous when she's on the run. Distribution could use some work, but just a freshman from Spring, Texas. Warden has a little nutmeg in there. Now Miller comes away with it. Slotting it through. There's a long shot again from outside the box, and this one comes a little high and wide. It was off the outside of the right foot from Gwen Barnes, and it just missed the target. Under 2 minutes to play now in overtime number 2. Lomos. Just lobbing it on. Flick on header. Huang's going to get there and send it right back for whence it came. Now finally settled down by the Cardinals. Huang and Lomos have been repelling those balls all night. I'm going to whistle here, and I think a handball. "17 shots now in the game for RPI. They had 3 in the first half. So they've certainly turned the tables here. Good turn by Sconsa. Will be poked away from Wisdom there. Under a minute to go. And they're changing the decision here. They say it came off of Wisdom. Miller trying to come back and defend. And Barnes sends one into the crowd. And we applaud the effort. Now Warden stepping into a tackle. Miller wins it back. 12 seconds to go. So the Engineers have the gas here. 7 now. And that runs out. This might be the end of the game. And that will be the ball game. 1-1 is the final. RPI dropping to 0 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie. Plattsburgh 2 draws on the year so far through 2 contests. It was a well-played game. Got physical at the end, as you might imagine. These 2 teams do see each other quite a lot for being non-conference foes, but RPI rebounds from a tough overtime loss on Wednesday to get the share of the spoils here this evening. As I mentioned, it is a quick turnaround for RPI women's soccer. They're back in action tomorrow. They take on SUNY New Paltz right here at East Campus Stadium, 5 p.m. You can watch that on rpiathletics.com. Like for all of us here up in the East Campus press box, RPI TV crew that stuck around after football. It's been a long day. We thank you all for watching. My name is Perry Lascaris. Your final score, once again from East Campus Stadium, it was Plattsburgh State 1 and RPI 1 in overtime. Thanks for watching.